All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next game lined up, ready to rock and roll here in just a moment. Playing up first, of course. Let's get the swap back over. Here we go. So, we just saw CG, I believe that was CG that took on No Mercy initially. We now see them going up against a little team called Redacted. Playing for CG, of course, is the same folks we just saw before. That is Ogdog, Cheese Potatoes, Snake Eyes, Rag, and of course, we have War Dog coming in very, very soon. Playing on Team Redacted, the first time we see them today. This will be Dark, Salty, Renegade, Mai, and Mid King. Of course, we are playing on Outskirts West, the map we saw just a little bit ago. This was the map decided. Looks like teams are getting ready to go here, getting to figure out what they want to do here. Any of these with the non-optics are most likely either delayed or, of course, let's see, a little more physical. To each their own, of course. Some people are running the old Sandstorm, or I guess old Source now, I could say. Crazy is to say old Sandstorm in the same sentence and have it actually make sense. But, yes, indeed. Some people do run the old Source waves and running just irons, no optics. However, Sandstorm, of course, being a bigger map means and bigger game overall means you're going to have a lot more people running those optic options compared to running just iron sights in the past. Especially with the ADS delay as well. That was an issue with Source and optics. So people usually didn't run optics too much. And it was always a telltale sign of a newer player. Although it was really funny when you had somebody with a hollow get a kill on another iron player. But in any case, with that being said, teams are getting ready to go here. Looks like they will hopefully be starting soon. They are just goofing around for now. In the meantime, before the game starts, this is Outskirts West. As a map, it is very vertically interesting. Insurgents are going to start on the bottom side of the hill. They're going to start all the way over here. This little blue building. This blue building is your Insurgent spawn point. They're going to run up through this side here. Not evident to see from above, but on the ground, you can see it is elevated up a pretty far ways. Security will spawn in the outskirts of this building over here. This is going to be your security spawn point. A little bit of an uphill as well, but not much, and it'll rain down fire on here. So traditionally, security has a bit of an advantage for pre-nades. However, Insurgents have some good counters to those by playing it well, playing these windows especially very, very well. This can counter a lot of the advantages security has. I'd say as a map overall nowadays, it's pretty mixed. I don't know if it's really security or Insurgent-sided. Depends on the team and how they play it. If a team is skilled, they can play both sides well. So it's a relatively balanced map. I mean, security does have a little bit of pros here in terms of overall balance, but to each their own, as I'd say. To each their own. Some teams are going to do bad, some teams are going to do good. In any case, we are live. It looks like they're both calling it here. We do see security hanging on at their spawns, and equally for Insurgents, if we fly over there in time, we'll see them heading out of their little building. Here they go. This is CG versus Redacted. We're in the group stages now as they begin their fight, following Salty from spawn. Rocking the foul here. See if we can have some foul through, if you will. Good pre-nade from the outside here. Not going to hit much. Good pre-nade set. Oh, Snake Eyes gets the wall bang onto Dark. War Dog in his position. Taking shots, but ultimately Myson will get the pickup of Snake Eyes. Getting one as well. Still holding on to this objective here. Insurgents. Player disadvantage, but Renegade gets the pickup onto Ogdog, evening it out some. 3v3. Snake Eyes trying to rotate back to Alpha to hold that off. Rag going to push that C side as well, going for possibly the cap, but going to opt to stay safe and just hold on B, control security, getting the B objective started, but Myson looking to get that nade in there to clear that out. Good deep grenade, but not going to get the kill. Oh, but Rag gets to pick up the Salty, dropped down a little too quickly, but Myson gets the pick up and trade on Cheesy Potatoes. Last alive is going to be Myson 1v2 here. Coming in big. Myson with the rotation now going to go for that B side hold here. Snake Eyes and Rag going to have to hold on. Snake Eyes in a good counter spot to that. Rag trying to get the cap up. Continue with Myson. 1v2. Time is running out. They have to clear out B, and they have to clear it quickly. What are they going to do? Going slow. Gets the pick onto one, but they trade. Unfortunately, one player still alive means one team's going to win. And that's going to be CG taking the first round. Well played there by CG. Very, very down to the wire there. We saw good teamwork coming out from security. Just playing it passive. They didn't have to over-rotate. They just had their positions. They kept it cool. You don't have to go aggressive and try to hold on and make a play. Just relax. Let them come to you and go from there. Very, very simple. Very, very easy to do. Should be no problem at all. It worked out well for him. We'll go ahead and follow Rag this time from spawn, see where they're going to opt to go. A couple different ways they could play this one. They're running a magnified optic, so probably going to play, looks like Seaside with that teammate there. There is 2 on that lane. Looks like actually only 1 on the outside there. Rag for a bit of a silly 3-8 setup, it looks like, but unfortunately gets picked off pretty early on there by my Ogden with an 8 on the mid king. But War Dog now sneaking through. The second player is still alive here. War Dog looking at the trees. They've lost themselves a little bit there. But don't worry, my son will find them very quickly. Gets the kill onto War Dog. Snake Eyes on the top side. About to get flanked here pretty bad. Snake Eyes ready. No, he's not. Renegade gets a flank, but Renegade stays alive after getting sprayed down there. But my son, gets the kill cheesy as Ogdog trades on a Renegade trying to get that counter killed. My son holding the line here against that player top side. Ogdog already called out in position. He's going to have to go for an aggressive play on the outside here. Again, Mai is the one watching that angle here. He's not going to see that player. Already rotated out. Oh, and there's his head. Formerly my son. Pushing up here. Ogdog still alive here. 1v from 3v1 to a 2v1. B so far uncontested. As Salty goes for the play. Looking to do something here. Dark as well in a good spot to counter. Both playing it very safe. Not looking to make any mistakes. Ogdog taking their time. Just waiting for someone to push. No one's going to push him. no one's going to be that silly. So far, no objectives touched yet, so no one is in control. Insurgents have a player majority, but not an objective majority. They will not win at the end of time. Salty's going to have to make a play. Somebody's going to have to make a play for an objective here. See Salty sneaking through. Starts the B cap. Just baits it out. Dark waiting, ready to go. Ogdog going to try to slowly make a play towards Bravo. The problem is Salty's in position, and Dark waiting for the push attempt. Covering 2 lanes at once, very dangerous. Flipping the coin, and so far flipping on the right side. Dark watching, waiting, ready to go. Salty watching as well. Salty in a good spot to counter this. Ogdog, gets on the objective. Salty aware of this as well. Ogdog capping up B. Assumes they're on the objective when they are actually on the cross here. Both players danger close. You see them sneaking around here. There's the push on the outside. And there's a spray down from Salty. That will end the round there in favor of a tie, 1-1. Redacted. Keeping it close. Very, very close. But ultimately, it was that good teamwork coming out from the Insurgent forces there on that B side. Very, very tough gamble there. But after clearing it out, they knew where they had to be. There was only one spot they could do. And got the kill. And that's how it do. And yeah, that's pretty simple. Just how the cookies crumbled. The question is how this next round is going to go here. CG have a little bit of the lead in their side. They obviously lost the round, but still only 1-1. Not too far different. Let's see what Snake Eyes opts to do here. We're in the MCX with the 2x Hollow and Magnifier combo. Has a smoke grenade for the cross, it looks like. They're running fast to A on the Surgeon side. Well, that should be interesting. Snake Eyes goes for the wall bang. Not going to hit anybody on the out spray down there. War Dog watching for that seaside flank. Not going to happen, as well as Ogdog gets the pick on a Renegade. Going for the play there. Dark in position. Hanging out where he likes to hang out, looks like. And a sign roll. Sign position if you will. Salty taking some shots. Down range. Still alive. Gets a pick onto Ogdog. Upper Windows is going to see where that spot's at. And straight out and not going to hit him. Salty already long pass. Mid King hanging out. Waiting for someone to push him. Unfortunately, no one is going to push that side just yet. Ooh, Rag though gets the pick onto Mai. He's going to go for the push down and start that B cap in a moment here. Good grenade to stop the push, but unfortunately Teasy does take some rounds. Dark side there. Teasy getting ready for someone to push him. Danger close, and Rag will get the pick on the Mid King, trying to go for the B play there. Nice attempt. But Dark with the nade takes down War Dog. Teasy with the wall bang gets the kill on the Salty with the last round in that magazine. The problem is that B cross down to just Dark last alive. 3v1, and Snake Eyes gets the pick on the Dark. CG take the lead back 2-1. After a close fought second round, third round, CG dominates Bravo and secures the round victory. Well fought. Well shot. At the end of the day, it's Insurgents who are coming out on top. It's Security on top. Bit of a surprise, but that is how it goes sometimes. Security doing a good job, though, just locking down the objectives, locking on the lines. Insurgents trying to find the lucky picks here and there. It can work a little bit, but it's not going to work a lot of bit. Although we do see the KS coming out. Uh-oh. If you know anything about the KS-23, you know that thing is a monster. This thing is formerly very, very broken. I don't know if it's been changed that much since its introduction back in the prison update. Let's see how this goes here. We see Salty going for the pick across on top side. Not going to hit anybody. Oh, takes the round though. He's alive for the moment. Goes for that resupply. Reloading of the M1 Garand there. See Dark as well hanging out. They're trying to find something lucky. Renegade as well. Heavy A presence and back stack there. They're not really going for the over-aggressive play here. War Dog looking out towards that Sandstorm flank position. Snake Eyes high in the sky here. Nice little Molotov there. Or incendiary grenade, rather. Interesting call. Security heavy focused on B here. The problem is, oh, Snake Eyes and War Dog getting work done there. Nice pickup from War Dog as well onto Salty. War Dog on the outside here looking for something lucky. There's the kill from Ogdog onto Renegade. And Dark trades one into Ogdog, but still 4 remaining in this 5v1 clutch attempt here. Dark going to go for the play on Alpha to try and get his teammate back in the teammates back in the game. 4v1 clutch being done now. Previously 5. So caught one on the outskirts. See what I did there? On the outskirts of the map. Get an A about halfway. There's one player danger close. 2 there left, it looks like. That's failed. Oh, and from the floorboards underneath that, underneath the hospital there. Whatchamacalls it? What, my brain is failing me. What is it called? It's a ambulance, right? Below the ambulance there, unfortunately, there through the window, through the wall. They're dead, and it's CG taking the round after all. Funny how that works. But security doing a good job, again, locking down the rounds, locking down the lanes. So where Insurgent's got to play off angles to try and find something lucky. It's going to be difficult to come back from. And that's what we've seen time and time again. Let's see what Cheesy's going to do here. Going to go for the jump slide. Not a bad approach. Appreciate the iron usage there. But it's a little bit difficult for some people. Others, it might work better. Who knows? Follow Mid King. Looks like they're going to go for the AS Valve fast approach here towards this B side. Not a bad idea. The problem is there's someone watching the lane, but they're looking at the wrong way. It's a teammate grenade. Going to eat the name and run right into Snake Eyes, waiting for the push. Good attempt, but unfortunately just not enough luck on their side there. Sometimes you gamble, sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. And unfortunately, that ended up being the case here. Snake Eyes watching for the cross. Again, they know Dark likes to play that spot. Going for the pre-fire. No damage done, but they are aware that they are watching Myson pick up onto War Dog. Snake Eyes trying to find something lucky. So far, nothing yet. Rag on the middle of nowhere. Myson looking for a long, long shot across here. Looking for something lucky to pick up, but not going to hit it. Ogdog getting the kill onto Renegade. In the meantime, Myson looking to clear out this to C here. There's one enemy combatant to their left. Are they going to see them? The answer is no. As Rag gets the spread on Myson, wins that 1v1. You can see they're stacked up on this B side objective. Jeezy takes down Salty, going for the B play, but Dark in the middle of the open here. Snake Eyes, whoa, dangerous fall there. Going for a bit of a flying ride there. Takes a little bit of damage from the grenade, but still alive in the fight here. Facing 3v1 here on B. One danger close. Surprise! Cheesy Potato gets the kill. CG gets the round. And it's another day, another way of pay for security getting the rounds. 4-1 lead building well for CG. The question is, can CG keep that momentum on the other side? Possible, but it will be difficult. Can CG do it? I can see it happening. I can definitely see CG coming back and bringing it on in the second half. Definitely one team looking a little stronger right now, and that is CG. Could be a bit of a map balance thing. We could see Insurgents is doing a lot of good work there on Insurgents on security side as well. So it could just be that we're going to see a 9-1 and all of a sudden swap sides and have another 9 rounds. It all depends on how you play Insurgents. Cheesy, nice pickup onto Salty to start it off with Myson. Right on the outside of C here, as we see on our screen. Snake Eyes getting the pick onto Renegade, trying to sneak right on the side here. Let's get a little bit more extra view on the cross sides. See what's going on there. See Myson looking for a lucky pick. Ooh, War Dog. Oh, formerly my head there turned into a watermelon. Perfect weather for it right now. We see Dark sneaking up through, going for the play on B here. Again, security not on the B objective here. Oh, Dark looking too low. Did not see Snake Eyes coming down the stairs. And Snake Eyes gets the kill into Mid King, going for the play on B. CG, once again, 5-1. Getting strong B presence, strong control there. Snake Eyes getting some big work done on B. 3 kills that round, 2 of them being the last 2. And killing those 2 B players. Huge play there for CG. Insurgents have to change it up. They got to go a different lane, play a different spot. You could even almost go a little delayed. Like instead of going for... Because they're kind of playing on the outskirts of Seaside. Maybe a little bit of A play might work better. Like slow A and then up in there. Might throw off security. Could throw the timings off. They try to play it fast. They try to play something a little bit unique. But unfortunately, again, they really have this upper B area locked down. They've really got a good control and understanding of the map flow to where they can just prevent that from happening. Cheesy did catch the play, rotating out into that side though. Cheesy where he's about to get pushed, but they're going to opt to actually stay safe here. My son getting the pickup onto one. Snake Eyes gets the kill onto Dark. Cheesy trying to find something lucky. Getting suppressed there from that side, but Salty gets the kill to Cheesy. Ultimately, Snake Eyes now going for the play here. Gets the hip fire kill on the mid king out in B. Takes some shots, but stays alive for the moment here. That cross side of B getting some shots into Snake Eyes, but not the kill. Snake Eyes almost decapitates that play, but not quite enough. But Rag will get on my son, but Renegade gets the kill. Ogdog trading on the Renegade just as quickly. Rag going for the play on B. 1v2 remaining. Salty, the pressure's on. One top, one bottom. Salty in the middle. Oh, and there is the head, formerly of Salty, getting sprayed down by Rag. 6-1 ends the round as CG dominate the B objective. They are the team to be. They are not to be beaten, if I say so myself. The question is, what will Insurgents be doing different? And that question might be a little hard to ask, or to answer. So what can they do? Insurgents, they have a couple options, right? They could go, I mentioned before, they could kind of slow play A. That would throw them off a little bit because I know they're heavy focused on B. Outskirts C, they did a little bit of that, but I mean, they've got a little bit of luck, but the problem is B can rotate pretty fast to counter that quick. I think ASI would be the call to make. If it were me, as someone who doesn't play a lot of Sandstorm, that's the call I would make, but we'll see what they opt to do. Dark and Renegade getting their kills respected. Cheesy, nice nade onto mid, or mid king, excuse me, War Dog, looking for a lucky spot across there. There's my son on the outside there, looking for a lucky pick. See my son, danger close now, 1v1. They are so, they can actually shoulder each other. There it is. Oh, Rag gets the kill into my son first. The Honey Badger may not be a high damage weapon, but the DPS and the rate of fire makes up for it. Dark almost gets the kill. Danger close there. Rag taking some shots. SVD, even if it can get a kill, sometimes if you don't hit that body, not enough to get the job done, but Rog Dog gets the pickup on to Salty. See Dark now trying to hold on for his teammates there. See C being capped a little bit there, but ultimately just baited out. Smart call. But Dark now going through to clear out this objective. Easy kill. Renegade picks up Ogdog. Trying to wait for the push from behind. The problem is they're going to have to double up B. And now comes the B retake here. We have War Dog rocking the M24 here. Oh, and Renegade gets the kill down to just Rag. Wheeler on their shoulders, and Dark will get the kill. Prone onto Rag. 6-2. Redacted have redacted that round. As ultimately, it was really just good teamwork coming out from Insurgents. Good objective control, good positioning and timing, especially through security for a loop. They tried to bring it back, but it was just good outplaying, outpositioning, outgaming, if I say so myself, from Redacted that really got them that round win. We've seen CG win repeatedly on these sides here. As soon as they were thrown a little bit off, everything went awry, and all of a sudden now it's Redacted in the driver's seat. So now let's see what happens with War Dog. Head on the outside of here again 2 times. Once again, they're waiting for a push-up, it looks like, from my son. My son running up there. That could be someone else. Who is that player up there? GZ nade onto Dark. The King hanging out in B. Snake Eyes pick up onto Renegade. You see mid-king, easy shot and kill there onto Rag, running straight through. Good hold as well. Easy kill onto Cheesy. Oh, and about to be a third. Oh, he did get it. He traded, but he got the kill. It's down to just my son last alive here. Hold on a minute. 2v1. Good teamwork coming out from that B player. A mid-king. The nade. Good Kobe, but not going to connect. Fortunately, the player was up and above. It was not in range for that fire there. My son, good spot and kill on a War Dog. 1v1. Ogdog clearing out Bravo. My son going to rotate long ways around. They're going to opt to go for the safe rotation. They're going to go long ways around to go for that workshop play to the left side of Ogdog's POV there. Oh, but Ogdog's watching. Oh, no. My son in the windows. Ogdog could easily flick. No, he doesn't get it in time. My son gets the clutch, and Redacted win the round. 6-3. It's oh so close and yet oh so far. My son, though, what a clutch on that objective and just on that game. Midking coming in big on B. Took what was an impossible odds statistically. What you normally see, oh, it's going to be a blowout. It's going to be easy peasy. All of a sudden, he evened it up to where it's winnable. It's very winnable. And together, they got the round win in. So, as much as it was a clutch from it was also a clutch from Midking. But anyways, back to the round here. Following Cheesy Potatoes doing their slide they like to do. A little bit of lag. That is classic Insurgency. Here comes the pre-nade. When that B push fast. Someone might get hit by that one. If it's going to be a kill. No, the Midking will take it, but we'll stay alive for now. Snake Eyes gets the kill onto Salty to start it out with. Cheesy going to have to play passive. Midking just capping for free. No caps. Just hanging out. And doing what a good B player should be doing, which is not making a move. Don't worry about it. Oh, gets caught off guard there by the stale. Cheesy's going to run through and get the kill on the mid. King there. Nicely played. We see Dark just hanging out there. I'm not sure what he's looking to opt to do there. He's kind of in a bit of a pickle here. Ogdog holding the line here. Good for the 2, but gets 1 onto Dark at least. But Cheesy going to hold the line here as well. Last up is Myson. Gets the pick on the Snake Eyes, but Ogdog trades just as quickly. And CG take the round. As fast as it ended, it started. And it ended just as quick. 7-3 ends your half here in favor of CG. A good start, but definitely Redacted. If they were on the weaker side, then CG giving up 3 rounds is going to be GG. Unless they can keep the momentum on the Insurgent Forces side, which is doable as we've seen, but difficult. All right, the first couple rounds we've seen in this particular game here, we saw it 1-1, 2-1, pretty quick. So while it is a relatively close game here, the question is how well can Insurgents play that Insurgent side? And that remains to be seen with this first round on the board. We will follow Ogdog from spawn. Going for a bit of this jump slide across here. Running straight on through. Weapon-wise, we'll take a little bit for those to update in the left and right-hand side of your screens. So don't take them as the gospel just yet. Ogdog rocking. Looks like that is an AKS-74 with a 2-time. That is a standard optic with a magnifier. Oh, but Midking sprayed out onto Cheesy as Cheesy nades Renegade. Ogdog going to run through. So far not spotted yet. My getting the spray down there onto War Dog is Ogdog. Crosshair. Salty. Oh, getting sprayed, but also from the grave getting the kill. Midking's taking out Snake Eyes. All down to Ogdog last alive here. 3v1. The clutch attempt each shot and Midking out in the open. The question is there are still more combatants in this engagement. They've got more work to do. One on the right, one on the left in front. Going to run around in time. Going to go for the aggressive play here. As long as that play was back up and above, Ogdog stays alive for the moment. With it being clear here, that means there's only one spot that could have been. My son going to have to move around quickly. We do see Ogdog rotating as well. Going for the top side flank here. Dark going to be in a good spot. He's going to have to wait for the rotation here. He gets the instinct that there might be a player pushing him. Danger close. And he's going to catch that player off guard. Ogdog not ready for Dark. Waiting at the stairs. Gets the kill. And now 4-7 is the score. As we hit the wrong button. CG did not win that round. That was Redacted that won the round. Well fought there by Redacted and CG, but ultimately it was just good teamwork coming in from security. As much as they tried to do something a little bit unique with that strategy and timing there, coming up from Ogdog, just good teamwork, maybe even a little bit of sounding and sound listening, if you will. Listening close to the ground, they could hear the footsteps coming and know where they were going to be at. So, well played, well fought, but ultimately not enough for the win for Insurgents. Security. That lead growing ever so slightly smaller. Following Cheesy Potatoes from spawn here. We've seen a lot of Cheesy Potatoes today. We've seen a lot of players today. Let's see a little bit of Midking. How about Salty? Let's see what Salty's doing. Here comes the smokes across there. They're going to run straight through. Midking going very aggressive here. My son and Midking getting the kills early on respectively. Very good start. Salty get a team flash a little bit here. I'm sure it's useful for some, but yeesh, it's going to hurt. Oh, we get this jump spray fly down. Oh, man, right out of Call of Duty. But it's going to be ultimately security, 5-7. Huge play here coming in from Redacted. Just flying around the scoreboard, flying around the map. It's like phones in this game or something. It's bananas. Oh, man. Like a banana boy almost. But not, obviously not, Still funny. Still 5-7. Really, really good. It's close to the funny number. If you say if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But still, anyone's game, anybody's game rounds to start here. Of course, if they tie it up, that would be pretty interesting too. And if they start winning, it might throw CG for a bit of a loop here. They were winning that first game pretty easy, right? First game was a nice little starter. Question: will they be able to handle the meat coming in very soon here? This guy's looking and waiting, not going to find anybody. Cheesy though gets the nade on the Mid King. Trying to go for the B player, not going to find it. Snake Eyes in a good spot here. Going to go for the nade on the outside there. Out of Bravo. Not going to get the kill, but Renegade, nice pick on the Ogdog, but Rag trays just as quick with a good, well, with that Garam there. Snake Eyes going for the play still. Tagged up with his teammate, going for it. Cheesy, pick up onto Salty. Snake Eyes, not shy. Nice shot into my. And another on the Dark. As it is 5-8. It's not going to happen. So, a nanny and a boo-boo, no 6-7 for you. Ooh, okay. 5-8 still not bad for CG there, working together. They lost the last few rounds in a row, so that was good for them to keep it back and trying to throw a little bit of question marks, perhaps, perchance, at Redacted. Not going to be the easy game they thought they had on security side. So now, we'll see how this next round plays out here. We're following... We've seen a little bit of what Salty's doing. We've seen a little bit about Mid King is doing. How about Dark? Running for a similar slide that we saw from Cheesy Potatoes earlier in that first half here. Rocking the MCX with a 2x standard aim point and a magnifier. Gonna break the stairs. Oh, nice spray into Snake Eyes. Really good shot there. Good smoke for the cross as well. Renegade getting the pickup onto Rag. Dark gonna opt to hold this passive spot here. Preventing anybody from the A-side flank to get in there, but Cheesy gonna get the kill on the Salty in the meantime. They get bullets not stopped by smoke. Just visibility is all that matters. And Myson and Ogdog getting trades respectively, but Ogdog another kill onto Dark as well. Huge cleanup here, but Mid King gonna get the trade just as quickly. Just a 2v1. War Dog now facing the world on their shoulders. 2v1 clutch. Be capped most of the way. War Dog has to stop the cap, or it's gonna be a 5v1 clutch attempted here. What are they gonna do? Mid King gets the B cap in. Oh boy. This is going to be difficult against security in a really good spot here. They see the player, but a little too late. I don't think War Dog... Oh, he didn't see the player, but Myson saw him first. The round going to Redacted. 6-8. Perchance. Perchance it may be. We might end up getting a nice score after all. We'll see what happens here. But so far, Renegade is doing a good... Oh, excuse me. Redacted and Renegade on Redacted, of course, doing a good job of just locking down the round and locking down a lot of the lanes that forced Insurgents to try and play a tough round and try to come up clutch where it's tough. It's very difficult to do. So let's see what happens on this next round here as we follow Rag going for the Sandstorm flank, as I like to call it, way on the outskirts here. Actually in the restricted area, but again, no one is clearing this area out here. I guarantee you security... I would say no one ever would, but Renegade is doing that literally right now. Look how far away they are from any objective or any other area in the land. This is the kind of thing that you would see from a competitive player who thinks a little different, right? Because it is so far out, you're not going to expect it. But here comes Rag as well. The problem with this, of course, is you are in a bit of an exposed position here. There's not a lot of cover on the outside here. But we do see them flanking and moving around here. Although Renegade, catches out Rag on the outside there. Bit of a surprise. But a surprise nonetheless. We see ultimately Salty getting the kill as well on the Ogdog. Getting the cap up, but Renegade getting the pick on Snake Eyes post cap. He will not respawn. 4v3 in favor of security, but security's also capping up B as Salty gets picked on Cheesy. Renegade going to the C cap started as well. Dark rotating out of B there, looking to hold it support for his teammates there as Rag and Ogdog had the world on their shoulders. 4v2 clutch attempt they're doing now. Rag going to rotate towards that B side, going for the wall bang, not going to hit it. Will not get that kill in time. Going to go for the A play instead as B is captured by Myson. Rag starting the A cap now. The problem is A being flashing is going to distract security forces here. It's a good idea, but Ogdog getting the pick on the Renegade is a good thing nonetheless. Coming from spawn, Rag, he misses his shot. And Salty and Mid King getting their kills respectively. The round going to a 7-8. No 69 either. They ain't goofing around here. This is serious. This is a one-round difference now. Redacted getting ever so closer to taking the lead back from CG after a decisive lead forming in the first half. It looks like 3 rounds was too much to give for CG. So the question now is, what can CG do to stop the bleeding? Because so far they've got 1 round where they stopped it, but then it's continued again now. 2 rounds in a row in favor of Redacted. It's just difficult to come back from. Let's see what they can do here. We'll follow Ogdog. Going out a bit of an interesting way here from the ace side. Oh, Salty's grenade on a Cheesy. Ogdog only in position here. Good spot and good kill on the mid king. Gonna go for the nade on B, it looks like. It was a little high, maybe a bit of a air burst. No kill. But not bad nonetheless. B control and still in favor of security. Insurgency's gonna opt to let it go. Give it away. Salty waiting, just capping it up. Interesting pre-fire approach. Not gonna kill anybody. But War Dog gets the pick on the Renegade. Easy flex from Salty onto Snake Eyes. Would have gone for 2, but that player on that lower side there probably would have gotten him in time. Salty, did you hear that player make that drop sound a second ago? Looks like it. Yep, in position, but oh, caught off guard. Unfortunately, that player down below almost team killed. Easy, almost, but Rag out of ammo at the last second. Gets the shot he needed to. And there it is as Rag and Ogdog get the remaining kills here. CG 7. Well, 7 to 9 at the end of the day. CG bring that lead back to 2 rounds as they work together and frag out Redacted. Well done, but the battle lingers on. As we see them going for this next shot here. Here we go, following dark. Security, they've done good so far, but now it's a little bit of the weird angles. The off-angle sides are making it tough for security to come back from. And as they play it smart, it's getting tougher and tougher. We're getting late into the rounds here. Only 2 rounds away from the win for CG. 4 more for security. So winnable, but difficult. Dark, nice pick onto Cheesy. Once again, we've seen that spot used repeatedly and effective almost every time. Oh, Renegade, nice pick onto Rag. Almost had it in time. Is he expecting 2 players, though? The answer is no, and Renegade did not see the player until it's too late. War Dog pick up on the Renegade, trading well. Myson getting the kill on the Ogdog in the meantime, and Mid King taking a Snake Eyes, going to play here. Last alive is going to get War Dog. Flashed in the face, light mode. Why are you doing this? Just like Discord light mode, used by some for reasons unknown. But Salty gets the pick up. It's going to be Redacted getting the kills. That lead shrinking 1 round. Once again, Redacted 8-9. As we see solid teamwork. Solid lane holding and composition across the entire map there. And just good teamwork. And surprisingly, the double seaside play there working out very, very well in favor of Redacted. So many good things happening here. The question is, will it continue? Can they keep it going? They've got to win 3 rounds now difference away from the win here. 2 still for CG. This one could be going to overtime. It remains to be seen. The question is, what are they going to do about it? We're following Renegade. Heading long ways out here. War Dog in position. Again, nobody really making any obvious and drastic plays immediately. B starting the cap by Insurgent, but security just kind of letting them get it for free. Some early nades approaching here, but no damage. Well, no, that's done. There's some damage done to Ogdog hanging out. Stays alive for the moment. And now failed War Dog. Oh, here comes the firing squad as CG gets the kills respectively. Whoa, look at that slide. That was crazy. Ison bringing in the heat. 5v1 clutch attempt. Can Mai do it? My oh my. It's going to be a tough one. Doesn't see the player dropping. As he's falling, gets the kill. Takes some shots, but stays alive through the fire. But ultimately, it is Rag with that 74U. Gets the job done, and CG at match point 10-8 here. It is down to these remaining 2 rounds. 1 away from the win for CG. 2 away to tie for Redacted. Are we going to overtime, folks? I don't know, chat. You think we're going to overtime? I think we got pretty good odds. Overtime's going to happen sooner than you think. Let's just see how this goes. I think we'll see. You know what? It could go either way. I could see CG closing this out pretty quick. I could also see it go to overtime or bring it to at least one more round before overtime. Those are the only options you can have. So let's see what happens here. Falling Renegade gets the first kill onto Wardog. Salty rotating around that workshop area near B. In position, just hanging out, waiting through the smoke here, looking for some audio information of where to aim at. Going to play it slow, try to stay safe for now as he's try to get the grenades into Bravo there. Softening up security a little bit, but not going to get much done. Snake Eyes gets the pick onto my side. In the meantime, Snake Eyes another kill onto Dark as well. Mid King, just stay in B, buddy. Don't put yourself out there at risk. Ready to get the pick on the Rag as well. As it's all happening, Mid King just staying safe. It's a smart idea to stay there, hang out. The problem is Og doesn't get the shot to the wall, but that will give Mid King an advantage. Gets the kill on Mid King to trade. Snake Eyes takes down Renegade. Mid King last alive here. There's the cap on B. Good for his teammates, but Cheesy gets the kill to Mid King rotating out of Bravo there. Should have just stayed passive. Snake Eyes are going to be able to rotate and get to a pretty nasty spot here on Bravo for the spawn camp. Or a cap. Nope, going to go for spawns. They'll take down Mai. Trying to go for the play and hold on B. Makes that 2 on the Renegade as well. Snake Eyes locked in. They are ready to fight here. They're taking control of Bravo. They're going to go for the BC approach instead of going for A. Smart call. Security expecting the worst, but unfortunately for them, they'll be a little bit off timing here. But Cheesy gets the pick on Salty. And Cheesy gets the second on the Dark as well. CG win the game 11-8. That is how it ends. Well fought. Well done. But that is all she said and wrote. So with that being said, head back over here real quick. What is up, gamers? Great game, right? That was awesome. That was fantastic. Good teamwork all around from both sides. It was ultimately CG taking it out there for the win. The other game that we had in line beforehand, hopefully that's ready to go, or at least is still going. I didn't get an IP on that one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it was a pug mix. Interesting. Don't think I ever got the thing going on here. 1 second. All right, folks. 1 minute. Once we have the other game, we will get started here in just a second. So just be patient. We'll be ready in a minute.